Well, today marks a federal holiday, traditionally known as Columbus Day, but the controversy surrounding it continues. It's a day that commemorates the landing of Christopher Columbus in the Americas back in 1492. It became a federal holiday in 1937 as a way to honor his achievements and celebrate Italian-American heritage. But criticism has grown immensely over time about Columbus and atrocities he made against Native Americans. Now, many refer to this holiday as Indigenous Peoples Day. 7 News senior reporter Eileen Buckley has reaction from our local community.
When we are still very much in the struggle, and a struggle that begins with Columbus.
Native American John Kane, host of Let's Talk Native, tells me it's difficult to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day on a shared holiday that also honors Christopher Columbus.
I think it's very, very problematic that we still are very much in the throes of dealing with racism, with dealing with, white supremacy.
A couple of years ago, some members of the Buffalo community fought back against the Columbus statue that stood for decades in Prospect Park on the city's west side. First, it was vandalized. Then the city and the Federation of Italian-American Societies of Western New York agreed to take it down. This is the spot at Prospect Park in Buffalo where more than 2 years ago the city had the Christopher Columbus statue removed. But plans continue to replace it with a bronze statue in honor of the Italian immigrant family.
Because that was the gateway to Buffalo's largest little Italy. Over 20,000 Italians, came to Buffalo, and they lived in what is now the Hispanic corridor. Before that, it was the Italian corridor.
Peter LoGiacono is president of the Federation of Italian-American Societies of Western New York. He says while Italian Americans in the Buffalo community continue to celebrate Columbus Day, it's not just about one man.
For us, it is more about the fact that we celebrate Italian culture, pride, and and the contributions Italians have given to our country and the world. And that's what it's been about, more so than just the man.
Kane says they are still trying to change the narrative of who Christopher Columbus was to Native Americans.
And Columbus was the first person to take a Native person and say, you need to pay a tribute to me. You need to collect gold in these little thimbles, and you need to remit that to me, essentially as a tax. And if they didn't do it, he committed atrocities against those people.
But the Columbus statue was never destroyed. The Federation leader tells me they have the statue in an undisclosed location with plans to relocate it. Eileen Buckley, 7 News, Buffalo.